What's up, everyone? Here's another fence by Mr. Fence. Beautiful vinyl fence, beige color, and there it is. And here's how it started. This customer had a block wall that was 6 feet high, and he's a contractor himself. The wall was falling over, so he just knocked it over, removed it, hauled it away, and put a cap on it, filled them up with concrete, and just left like a foot of the walls there, and took out the rest of it, and did a real nice job making it level and putting it on there, and making it just a 1 foot high wall, because he planned on having vinyl put on top of it. So that's what we're doing. We're rebarring the vinyl into the top of this little wall, and it'll be strong and last forever. So the first thing you want to do is, when you get there, is set the 2 end posts and then pull a string. I wanted to get this done in one day. It's 90 feet. So we did get it done in one day. So there I am in the white shirt helping out. So I'm just getting them started, and let's get the end post right there. And I got the drill in my hand. I'm gonna get these holes going. So you got to get the ends. Oh, we already drilled all the holes. See, I'm blowing the dust away right there. And you don't want that concrete dust. You don't want to breathe that stuff. That's going to give you health problems. So you blow it, you drill all the holes, and then you stand back and blow all the dust away, and try to keep away from the dust as it dissipates. So we're doing some more holes right there. The wall broke up when we were trying to do those holes, so Angel's trying to patch the wall back together best he can. Ultimately, we ended up abandoning that post and then going a little bit further forward to the next section of wall where it steps down, because that was in better shape. But the customer wanted it to end right there, but we just said that wall's just not strong right there, so we ended up moving it over a little bit further forward towards the street. So you get those 2 end posts. Here's a guy in the gray that we got to help. Angel speaks Spanish, so we got him from Home Depot out there, and because I wanted to get this done in one day, and my other guy's on vacation, so this guy could help. Angel's got a broken hand, so he literally only can use one hand, and he doesn't want to go get a cast on it because then he can't work, and he desperately needs to make money. He's got his own problems, but so I hired this guy to just help out. Here he is bringing all the material out. He can be a lot of help, like that. And this guy's pretty good. I might use him in the future. Normally we don't get those guys from Home Depot, because if they were any good, they'd be working for a company anyway. But this guy actually does seem kind of good. But a lot of them, they got personality problems, they got behavior problems, whatever. So they end up just working, at Home Depot, and I don't know what they do, honestly. But, I've been doing this 20 years, and over the time we get shorthanded, so you hire them. They don't last long, and anyway, my experience is that they have problems. But anyway, so this guy's, but a lot of them are actually really good, and so anyway, that's the way it works. This guy turned out to be just fine. So this is kind of taking a while, but you get the foundation together where you're getting all the rebar set. You just mark it every 8 feet. You make a line, you go over from the line, drill a couple holes, and for the rebar, you mix up some anchor cement. You pour it in about three posts worth at a time, and then you put the rebar in there. Just slide it right down in there, a hole that's full of anchor cement, and it dries in about 5 minutes. Expands when it dries, and that just holds the rebar inside the wall really tight. And this fence will have no problem sitting on top of that wall and all the wind that it's going to catch over the next many, many years. So we use fast drying red bag concrete. So what happened here is kind of interesting, is you see the material's white, and we started installing white, and I just spaced it. It's supposed to be beige. And after we got somewhere about right here, the customer called and said, my wife says you're installing white, and pretty sure it's beige. Well, he said it's beige, and I knew he was right immediately, and I go, oh my God, I just spaced it. Yeah, you kind of do things like that when you get a little bit older. I'm 65, so yep. You can do it when you're younger too, but anyway. Yeah, that's not the first time that happened. Thank God we only got one section installed before they said something. So they packed up this white material and went back and got beige and came back and still finished the job. We would have finished this 90 feet at about 2:30. I calculated when we were there. And here's this guy who's taken the initiative to spray off that concrete that oozed out. That guy's a pretty good worker. We got his phone number. And problem is he doesn't know English. And when they don't know English, it's just not a good thing. I mean, customers want people that, they can explain things to, even though he's just a worker there. But for me, I just have two guys. If I was going to keep him on full time, I'd want him to, have a driver's license so he could drive the truck and speak English so he can, communicate with customers. And, I need employees that are multifunctional, not just a guy that can pick stuff up and carry it around. Anyway, so here we are. We just set all the posts there. Right around here, we get the phone call and then have to just pack all that stuff back up. And that's when I just leave and I let them go get the stuff and come back and start again. But they did finish it by about 7 o'clock. So, yeah, you just go down the line and assemble all the fence. And then you get about 3 sections assembled. And then you pour the concrete in the top of each one of those posts. And make sure it's straight on the string. And that's about it. It's a final fence. They look really nice though. They come in a color, beige or white. They have different colors, wood grains, but the price of the material doubles when you go to that wood grain stuff. And it just looks like vinyl, trying to be wood grain. It's really not that good looking. It's better for vinyl just to be vinyl. Here we are taking it all apart. And it's a disaster. But could have been worse, could have had the whole fence stalled. And actually that's happened in the past, to be honest with you. So here we are taking this gate off because now we're going to move the end post over when they come back with the beige. We're going to move it over to reset the end post a little bit further forward. So it was good we had this guy to help move the material in and out since we had to repack it in the van and then unpack it at the yard. So here it is, magically all done, and it's beige color now. And vinyl fence looks so nice you can't see through it. And it cleans up. I mean, the shininess kind of fades off of it after a couple of years, and it just becomes more of a matte color, flat or matte. So there it is. It stepped up in a few places, this fence, but nice fence. And that's it, folks. Another fence done by Mr. Fence. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.